Hi people, welcome to my channel. I know so many people have gone to Dubai to look for a job. Some have gone through agents, some have gone through visit visas, but I know tarmacking is very difficult. In Dubai you cannot just apply a job from here and get easily. You have to go there and look for a job. You get a visit visa, or maybe a friend has invited you over, and then you can, in the process, you can look for a job there. In the morning, you have to wake up very early in the morning to get your CVs dropped. You have to drop your CVs in each and every company or hotels. Mostly hotel jobs are the ones which are available most of the time. So people prefer to start with hotel jobs, and then later, maybe after the contract, they can look for jobs in companies. Tarmacking, I'm going to talk about tarmacking. Tarmacking is a very crucial process because most of the jobs come up in summer, and summer, that's when it's very hot. The temperatures are higher than even sometimes 50 and above. The humidity is high. The sun is like it's down there, it's burning like hell. But people still walk around, drop their CV. So you have to wake up very early in the morning. By the time the sun is up there, you're already done like 5 or 6 hotels. And during summer, you have to keep yourself hydrated. You have to drink a lot of water. Otherwise, it's very easy to faint because of the humidity or the sun. And if you don't eat properly also, it's very dangerous. It's really difficult to look for jobs in Dubai. But if you know, because you have to go and when you go for a visit, or maybe you've gone by agents, some agents don't look for a job for you. They just get prepare visas and accommodation, and then you're left to go and search for jobs by yourself. Which for me, I think it's easier to go by yourself than going through agents, because some agents are promising people jobs. They used to promise people jobs, but people don't get those jobs. They pay a lot of money, but they don't have any jobs. They just drop you in Dubai and come back and leave you to cater for yourselves. If you've gone to Dubai to tarmac, tell me your experience. What was your experience the first time you went to Dubai to look for a job? For me, I can say, and I thank God, it was not very easy that time when I went. I didn't tarmac. When I left here, I had a job already, I had a contract. I had my contract already from here. And that was simply because I had someone who was living in Dubai already, who got me a job, but I had to get my certificates attested. I had to get a medical report. I had to get a medical report, a certificate of good conduct. That was a must when I went then, because everything was processed from here, and then I got my ticket, and then I went and started my job. I'm lucky because I didn't tarmac, so I really don't know the hassles and bustles of tarmacking, but I've seen people tarmacking. I've seen people dropping their CVs all over, and it's a very difficult process, because the first time you come for visit, before you settle down, it's 1 week already, and by the time you settle down, you prepare your CVs and start tarmacking, 2 weeks are over. Sometimes you don't even get any interviews. You don't get interviews, you walk around the whole day, a week ends without any interview. You've dropped your CV maybe all over the hotels and companies, but you don't get anything. And some people end up coming back home without anything, without even interviews, because these days they used to give only 1 month visit visa. Only nowadays they give 3 months, because they changed their rules and everything for visa processing. But before, they used to give you only 1 month, and if it's gone, it's finished, you have to go back, whether you've gotten a job or not, whether you've gotten whether you've got an interview and your time is up, you have to leave the country. Because if you overstay again, you're gonna pay at the airport, and sometimes you don't have that money to pay at the airport. So it's really, you really have to hustle. You really have to hustle to get a job. I know so many people have different experiences of what they went through during tarmacking. I know mostly Kenyans, they meet somewhere in a place called Satwa. They used to meet somewhere in the morning, and there used to be a Mhindi who was called Kamau, who was making all the CVs, because you have to make a CV for housekeeping, you have to make a CV for waiter and waitresses, you have to make a CV for maybe a job that you have experience in. At least you have to have 3 or 4 CVs to be able to get a job, or to be able to be called for an interview. You might get an interview for housekeeping, and or sometimes an interview for waitress. Those are the ones which come up mostly in Dubai, because they're easier to get. But the process is still very difficult. Tarmacking every day in the morning. So they used to meet in Satwa. You meet in Satwa, you organize. Kama will organize your CVs. You pick your CVs there, he prints for you. You pick your CVs. If you don't have a photo, they'll take a picture for you, a passport size photo. They'll prepare it in Satwa. Everyone will pick up his or her CVs, and they'll start working, tarmacking in groups. Some people will go to Jebel Ali, some people will go to industrial area, and some people will go to hotels, dropping the CVs. I know being in Dubai, it's very difficult. It's very difficult to tarmac. And please, tell me your experiences. What did you experience when you left Kenya to go to Dubai to look for a job? I know it's a difficult process, but some people managed to get jobs within that month. Some people had to come back because they didn't get any job, they didn't get any interviews. But all in all, we thank God, some people got jobs and they survived. But one thing in Dubai, when you go to Dubai, when you get a job in Dubai, the first thing you say, oh, I'm going to stay only for 1 year, and then I'll come back and start my business, I build a house. Everyone comes with that perspective of making money fast and going home. But eventually, you find yourself staying for more than even 10 years, 15 years, because the money is not enough. what you are paid is not really enough. But we thank God for everything. Please share your experiences. I want to know what you experienced when you when you went to Dubai to look for jobs. This is the end of my video. Please share, like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and let's meet in the next video about Dubai. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.